It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
Yo. You are now watching Yah Mans and them live. I'm your man's Gus
Yes,
the
sir.
Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
Yes, sir. I'm your man, Austin Felix. And
I'm your man Shakespeare in a random studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is your man's and them live.
You say yes, sir, now?
I just wanted to fuck with this. This
Trying to be
hoodlum
like
over
me.
here.
Trying to be like me.
Yo, take that stinky ass mask off, bro. I don't know how y'all niggas be walking around Brooklyn with that shit.
Hot ass breath.
Word. Shit smelling like spit.
Gotta breathe through your nose, nigga.
Yo, we was talking about something.
What was we talking about?
We was talking about something. You brought something up.
Alright,
Come on,
alright,
bring
so-
it up.
So when you having sexual intercourse, right? Males out there.
Oh, that's how we kicking it off?
Yeah, straight up.
Let's get it.
All dirty and shit. All right, so when you having sex, right? You ever question if the shorty, like the moans from the shorty, like is it real? Like is she pretending?
Yo, to be real, sometimes I do be wondering, like, you ever had someone who's just extra with the moaning, extra with the yelling?
Yeah, like she performing.
Performing.
She performing.
And I'm like, is it that good?
He's like, is my dick that good?
Right.
Am I putting it on her right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
But then you
shit.
might get a girl that's like,
mute.
Yeah, not moaning as much.
Yeah.
You know, she give you the.
Yeah, if she quiet, I'm gonna try to get some sound out of her.
What you gonna do?
Start pounding her shit.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop. That's how it's gonna sound.
You gonna shoot her?
He got the scheme.
Oh,
yeah.
I just read an article though. It's funny that you said that. It said that like 80-something% of women have confessed to faking it. Faking
I feel
orgasm.
like that number gets higher every year.
It does.
Every year. It's about to say, next year it's about 100% women has never orgasmed before, has never been satisfied in bed. Like,
Oh no,
damn.
I know I satisfied at
How do
least
you know? How do you know?
Because their body gets to shaking.
Nigga, you can pretend.
You gonna pretend to quiver?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. You never faked a nut?
Never in my life.
Shit. You
Shit,
ever
I faked the nut before
For
faked a
what?
nut? I faked a nut.
For what?
to get out of some bad pussy.
Exactly.
Just pull out and walk away.
Nah, we care about them a little
That's
bit.
why females do
That's
it too.
where y'all fuck up.
If a female told you stop and she just walked away, you're proud to be destroyed.
Exactly. So you can't let her know she got bad
But
pussy.
she said, if she said, hold up, and she was like, all right, and went to the bathroom.
It never came back.
Mid you pumping, you in the middle of pumping, she just tell you stop. You're probably hurt.
Yeah,
Yo, what if she like moaning?
I could see that.
What if it's like this? What if she's moaning?
Don't do
Oh
that
no,
again.
yeah, that's crazy.
Don't,
That's crazy.
don't do that again.
That's crazy.
My bad. Yo. Shout out to everybody that's in the show right now. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. Bless up.
If you in the chat, let yourself be known.
Please do.
Another thing I want to discuss today on shooting the shit. Your coworkers. Do you see your coworkers as friends?
That's a good one. No.
I don't either.
I'm gonna say no.
Not all coworkers.
Right. Some coworkers you have a closer bond than others, but it takes a lot for me to call someone a friend. And usually, especially now as an adult, I don't really meet any coworkers that I consider friends unless we went through some shit together. Like we went through the job, we started the job together. That's easy to become friends with somebody.
Right.
And becoming friends just at work is like, nah, we gotta do stuff outside of work for me to become friends with you.
Right.
But we were having this conversation. I was saying sometimes the environment of work, especially if you're trying to climb a corporate ladder or if you guys are going for some similar positions, being friends is a conflict because
Yeah.
you both, it's like, you guys, it's kill to be killed type shit. Like you're trying to get to this point and a friendship could kind of fuck it up.
There's a strong difference between being friendly and being your friend. Don't get that misconstrued. I was almost misconstrued the word. But don't confuse those two things. When I'm at work, for my safety, for my protection, you aren't my friend. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we ain't talking outside of work. I'm
What
cool
mean
with
for
you
your safety.
because you can't trust people at work.
Right.
Like you just said, like they will, if y'all both going for the same position, best believe they gonna try to do everything in their power to get it. And that means throwing you under the bus. I was about to say
Possibly.
over the bus.
Possibly. Yeah.
So I've seen like people in my training class that I'm like, oh shit, we cool. We bonded together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we was training together. And outside of training, nigga, they a new person. Especially if they start achieving, they're growing in the company and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start thinking, they forget where they came from.
All the niggas that switch up when the manager get around or when they get around the manager.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they start acting different.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is, I hate that shit.
And I
I hate corporate life, period.
What about the voice? You like the corporate voice? Hey, how you doing?
I don't talk like that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You know damn well when a manager come through, you go, Bob, nice to meet you. See you tomorrow.
Never in my life.
Have a good night.
You talk exactly the same when you at work.
I don't talk with y'all niggas how I talk at work, but I speak pretty normal.
I speak pretty normal. Hey, come here. I got a story to tell you.
The fuck is wrong with you?
But I can say this. I can say that I have some friends who had rude awakenings with trusting people in the workplace where they thought they were friends and they had that that cold slap in the morning. I was like, nah.
Right.
Was it?
We not even cool.
Was it related to something at work?
It was, yes. Sometimes, yes, it was related to something at work where you get comfortable and you start speaking freely.
Oh, motherfucker, snitch.
And then, oh, shit, nigga, you told who?
Yeah.
And they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's one of the first things I figure out when I'm like meeting somebody new and knowing if I want to be friends with them, how loose they lips are.
yeah.
Loose lips sink
Loose
ships.
lips.
Yeah. Yo, what you looking at? What y'all? Yo.
Nah, seriously, like you gotta really test to see, what people actually talk about
Yeah.
and what they pay attention to. I like to see what they pay attention to.
That's your friendships overall, though. That's not just at
Nah,
work.
in the workforce. Like,
in the workplace?
Yeah.
Got you.
Coming up, like meeting somebody in the workplace, like, you cool. We could go chill. And I'm gonna say some shit. I'm gonna see how you react to it. I'm gonna see if you tell anybody else about it. Like,
You be testing niggas too?
You playing chess with these niggas.
Always
Yo, it's a
playing.
fact.
You got to play chess with
I'm a
these niggas?
grandmaster.
You're trash. Whoa.
My phone call Kyrie back.
Hello?
Yo.
What's Gucci? What's
Yeah.
Gucci? Yo,
Yeah.
Kyrie class in the building.
nigga came
Yo,
in,
yo, yo.
came in talking about some
This
Kyrie
is
class.
smooth.
We got Kyrie class on the
What up, class?
live
On the
line.
1-2.
Yo, once
What up?
again, shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
Marquise Rawls, Creative Myth. It's all good. You missed the last couple episodes. Welcome back, my brother. Welcome
a
back.
fact.
We
If you're in the
here.
chat, let yourself be known.
Hey, if you missed the episode, listen, just hit content on our page and you can see all the live episodes. They're all kept on the page.
All right, what's
I
up,
wanted
Kyrie?
to call in. I wanted to call in on your friend's topic.
All right. What you got to say, my brother?
So I feel like, I think I told y'all earlier that, like, to me, like, work friends are valuable as long as, like, you can trust them, right? I feel
Yeah.
like, like I have some good work friends that are better than my original friend group.
Really?
So for me, I don't think, yeah, like, like, even like, like I when I go start a new job, I never look to see like, oh, like what type of friends I'm going to make. It's more so like, maybe I might meet some cool people, and those cool people have turned out to be really good people who have been there for me. So for me, like, I don't like always assume bad intentions when I'm going to work and not thinking that like work friends can be better friends than my original friends.
Kyrie, would you consider yourself a trusting person?
Yeah, well,
What'd you say?
I said, yeah, I would.
Oh, so I heard meow.
Was there a follow-up question?
No, I'm just curious. Like, it sounds like a trusting person would say that. As
No, I don't
opposed to
think
someone like me who always thinks someone has some type of hidden agenda when meeting them.
I mean, I
Yeah.
would say that I would
Did
say
I have
I'm
a hidden
guarded.
agenda?
You said you would what?
I would say that I'm guarded, but I don't look for the like I don't assume that people have bad intentions unless they show me that they have bad intentions. Once they show me that, then it's a wrap. Like, I know who you are. I'm not gonna like I'm the person where I observe how you are as a person, and then I move like, I move like how you move. So if you're a cool person, then we vibe and we cool. But if you're a dickhead and I don't vibe with you, then we just gonna be like,
Dickhead.
I'm
just
gonna
gotta work
treat you like,
together.
yeah, like exactly. Like, it's not gonna be friends. Like, but I never really have that problem when I meet people at work and I'm socializing. I'm cool with them. It's pretty a good connection. So I'm good. I'm able to decipher who's real and who's the fake.
Let us know in the chat. Do y'all consider y'all friends at work real friends or
Co-workers, friends.
yeah?
I got a question for Kyrie.
I got you, bro.
I got a question for Kyrie. Kyrie,
Okay,
are you present?
I'm here. Yes,
Would you consider yourself a good friend?
I think that's all subjective, right? I actually.
Do
to be
you
honest,
consider yourself a good
Sounds
friend?
like a pretty simple question to me.
Yes or
Kyrie.
no?
Oh, that was a lie?
Somewhat,
Pressure?
Nigga said tee.
That was a giggle.
somewhat, but not really. Like, I have my flaws, so I can't say like I'm a amazing friend. But there are times I know for me as a friend, I try to make sure I show up and do things for the people I care about. But I would say as a friend, sometimes I go ghost. I don't always keep in touch with my friends as I should. But other than that, like, I'll always be there for my friends, stuff like that.
Okay, good. Next question. Would you consider yourself
Is this the Kyrie interview, nigga?
would you consider
I'm not
yourself
sure
a hater?
Oh, see where you're going with this. Honestly speaking, I definitely have hated before. So I don't know if that would I consider myself a hater. No, but I definitely have prone to being a hater at some point.
I'm rounding
think
it
we
up.
all-
Yes, you are a hater.
So we was talking about this behind the scenes, and I want us to clarify what is hating, and yeah, let's
Hating is
start
one of the
right
most
there.
subjective things because I could say something that's my truth and you'll say I'm hating. I could say, yo, Gus, you're not funny.
Nigga, you hating, nigga. I'm fucking funny as hell.
There you go. You see?
I mean, that's literally clear cut. Yeah, just
That's my truth. I feel like it's true, but because you don't like what I'm saying, it's hate for you.
But what if it's not warranted? Like, then it's hate.
What about a third party too? Like, what if you say that and I'm like, you hating on him, right?
You're still wrong.
In your eyes.
Yeah. The only eyes that matter.
All right. Illuminati. All right.
No, but it is subjective though, because if I say that something is bad and you think it's good, automatically you could say I'm a hater. Also, criticism. If I criticize you and I'm thinking it's constructive criticism, just because I'm criticizing you, could just say, yo, that nigga hating.
I think it depends, right? I think one of the conversation pieces we was talking about is like people who, you know, have to put you down to bring themselves up, right? Those to me, I think are haters. And like what Gus, you were saying before, like people who get so mad at another person's success, right?
Yeah.
Use an example of like someone who's a bad rapper and has mad confidence and says they're the best rapper. And like that said person is like, yo, like fuck out of here. Like nigga, you trash. They go out their way to put you down and shake your confidence because it really bothers them. To me, that's a hater.
Yeah, to me, what did I say the other night? I was like, oh, like if you giving constructive criticism, right? And like this guy is really confident. The example I used, I was like, all right, you got one of your friends who's a rapper, he's really nice, and this guy like is trash. Like you know he's trash, but he's going around saying, yo, I'm the best around, ain't nobody messing with me, and just to let him know, like, yo, you're not there yet. You're not there yet. I'm not hating, but I'm just letting you know that, yo, you need some work.
We said it has something to do with delivery.
Yeah.
Like
Delivery, yeah.
Yeah, how you say it. Because if you would have said, yo, you garbage, automatic, there's hate there. There's hate there. It could be, you didn't have to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? You could have been, hey, man, like you said, you getting there.
Yeah,
you're not there yet.
I heard of a quote. It said, truth without kindness is, well, not torture. It's something else.
Brutal?
Hate?
Nah. truth without kindness is
Harsh?
harsh. Yeah, something like that.
Don't ever quote something
Fuck.
if you don't know the quote, nigga.
What if the dude that you quoting just like just
Right.
just watching the show?
I didn't say that.
That's not what I said.
But
Kyrie,
I
what
was
you?
gonna
I'm
say-
off.
Yeah, no, you good. I was gonna say, we also was talking about like someone who's so super confident and the person trying to humble them. Like, could you really humble somebody who's super confident, right? And let's say, like, I think one of the examples was like, let's say I beat you in like basketball or something, right? And you was talking mad shit like, yo, I'm better than you, da da da, and then I end up beating you. Can I really humble you if you still think you're the best? Right. And I feel like, yeah, you can still humble somebody by your actions.
Right.
And if that person can't see that they lost, then that's on them. But at the end of the day, you always will have the upper hand because they haven't beat you. So
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but I just feel like once you beat somebody in anything, and then they get the real, you know, yo, that was only one time. You ain't really beat me. I beat myself.
The fuck?
you didn't really beat me. I beat myself.
I got a hammy and a whole bunch of excuses. Like once you give me the excuse, I'm like, yeah. Matter of fact, you got it.
But then you play somebody like me, where I'm telling you trash. Even though I know you a good player, even if I know you're better than me, I'm already antagonizing you. I'm telling you trash.
Right.
Right? And after you beat me, I'm still going to say you trash.
Right, and I'm still gonna say I won.
All right? And
Sorry,
you
guys,
still
the-
trash.
The quote is honesty without kindness is brutality. Thank you, Marquise.
Oh, I
for
said,
all
I said
that.
brutal. I said
You
brutal.
did
Thank
say
you, my
brutal.
brother. Thank you.
did say
But
brutal.
yeah.
But that's I can't. If someone is that confident to where they feel like no matter what they the shit, I just leave them alone. That's their confidence. That's how they get through life.
That's called delusions of
I
grandeur.
was about to say the same thing. I said they're delusional.
They're delusional.
But you can't humble somebody that's delusional.
It's not my business to humble
That's
anybody
like
unless
somebody
you fucking
you know.
with me.
That's like somebody you know play scratch off every day and keep winning the same $5. Oh, if I keep scratching, I'm gonna get to that million. I'm gonna get to that million.
Hey, Melody, I see your comments, but Mr. Bello here
We
is
having
not
a whole
doing his
convo.
job. He's not doing his job tonight. He didn't show up for work today.
Oh, that's it. Y'all not talking anymore.
Nah, I mean, nah.
Let me get into the comments real quick.
Any other time you cut niggas
Creative
off?
Myth says,
Look.
why is there a masked bandit behind the laptop? Swiper no swiping, swiper no swiping.
He's a scammer.
Why you got a mask on, bro?
I got credit card.
You got
He on
fresh
a run.
braids.
He on a run.
BOA.
Melody's A Melody,
TD
shout out A
Wells.
Melody in the chat. She says some of my friends today came from us being coworkers. I usually like to stay to myself when I'm working though. Marquis says, I believe coworkers are not friends until you allow them to cross the boundary of being an outside friend. You could have coworkers that you didn't want to see outside of work. That's a fact. Switching to the hater topic, Melody says, a hater to me is someone who doesn't like someone with no valid reason. Okay.
Have y'all ever hated before? Or been a hater before?
Yeah. But I'm aware of it, and then I toss that thought away. I try not to dwell on it.
When I was younger, but I was definitely younger. Not now. Like now, I don't care. Like it is what it is. Unless it's competition, then I talk my shit. But yeah, when I was younger, I did not care. I was like, oh, this bum ass nigga. Like, yeah, he ain't doing that. But it was all in the fun of the sport.
From you saying that, I'm thinking like we do some healthy hating amongst friends.
Healthy
Right.
hating.
Hate.
Healthy hating.
Because sometimes our
It's
hate
funny.
could be low key compliments.
Yeah.
Like,
nigga, look at you with your new sneakers on.
this bum ass hoodie.
Yeah.
I didn't get one.
Nigga, you think you flea, nigga? Yo, Kyrie be the main nigga. Main nigga like give you backhanded compliments. Nigga, you think you got one new shirt, you think you fire, nigga.
Oh, you fly?
Yeah, like,
Kyrie's
a hater, yo.
Kyrie be lighting people up.
Look at them shoes, nigga.
Yeah.
Where you get them shoes
Kyrie
from?
dangerous, y'all.
Kyrie don't hate on me. I don't believe that, Kyrie. You don't hate.
Thank you, Drew. That's what I'm talking about. Gus
Shake
is
my
the number
biggest
one
hater. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I am not. I'll leave you alone. You want to beat me so bad?
You want to be so bad.
You see, you
I
say
thought
shit
you wanted
like
to be
that.
Austin.
You want a fusion?
Why not?
Like a
I
fucking,
can't
like
do
a
it 'cause
fucking
you don't-
bearskin condom.
Like what?
That's
Nah, that's
interesting.
That was
That was a
personal.
good transition.
That was personal.
Wow.
That was a good transition.
Why you so specific though? Why was it bearskin?
I don't know.
A Melody said, "What is healthy hating? Healthy hating is when you know it's not. No, there's no ill
it's
intent.
not
It's just to
malicious.
be
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
You're saying something knowing that the person understands it's the opposite of what you're trying
Like
to
if
say.
you get if like Gus got a fresh haircut, I think you think you got waves, bro?
Man,
Yeah.
fuck out of here,
Yeah.
them trash ass waves.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, them trash ass goatee. Fuck out of here, them trash ass glasses.
While you saying it, I'm like,
Your line man straight. What's your barber? Mathematician?
you can do division on that shit.
Okay. I ain't gonna hate.
He said, wow. Yo, shout out to everybody that's in the chat.
Yes, sir.
A Melody said, Kai's a hater. Wow. I would have never thought.
I'm gonna call you Ka from now on.
Kai.
Ka.
Kaka. Hey, you. All right, we're
Yeah,
going to move on. All right, so last thing on shooting the shit. I think I don't really watch sports. But everybody else
Can I
do.
say one more thing?
Yes.
Some people like positive hate be going a little too far.
Like what?
Remember what I told you in the call?
What'd you say?
When niggas be like, look at this big ass nigga.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It kind of looks like, stop flirting with me. I don't like that.
I do that sometimes. I do like,
What up, big man?
yeah, what up, big man?
Oh, you got all the muscle. Huh?
Yeah.
Look at this pretty boy ass nigga.
Word.
Uh-oh, don't lift up the gym.
Oh, shit. Look who come in. Mr. Bitches. All right.
Everybody to the locker room.
Not
Give them
Mr. Bitches.
space.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
positive hate. All right, so let's talk about Super Bowl predictions.
Yes, sir.
What y'all got?
Super Bowl 2023. I'm going with. I think it's gonna be a really good game. I'm gonna say the Kansas City Chiefs pull it off, and I think Patrick Mahomes is really gonna show out.
I'm gonna say. Oh, go ahead, Kyrie. I know what you're gonna say already, but go ahead.
I got the Philadelphia Eagles.
I knew it.
Because you live in Philly.
You listening to the freeway right now?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Freeway got the hood on smash.
Listen, I can't lie. If the Eagles been playing real good, if
They have the most
I feel like
complete
they're gonna flop.
They've been dog walking a lot of teams.
Oh yeah,
They've been.
Yeah.
They made the 49ers look like they played Pee Wee. That's how bad it was.
49ers. They were down on quarterbacks though, so I'll give them a bit.
Yeah,
Eagles would have won
I
that,
would say-
but 49ers was down.
I would say though the Eagles are a more complete team. The Kansas City Chiefs defense is garbage. So I feel like I think the Eagles are gonna have a good game against their cornerbacks because nobody's really holding AJ Brown or Devontae Smith. So I got the Eagles, and I think it's gonna be.
You think it's gonna be a blowout? If it's
Yeah,
another
unless-
blowout, that's gonna be crazy.
Let us know in the chat who y'all got.
I'm with you.
I don't like seeing blowouts in the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna go with the
There's a
Eagles
way.
too.
Either. That shit is
I don't know.
whack.
The Eagles as well.
The Eagles as well.
Yeah, I got
Yo,
the Eagles.
Guys, you know what the Eagles? You know who the Eagles are?
Yeah, American Eagle. But yo,
I'm going with Kansas.
you about mad jeans.
But we talked about it last time.
hating. Why you hating, nigga?
We talked about the halftime performance last time by Rihanna. I said I think it's gonna kickstart her career.
We back on that?
I'm just
not kickstart her career, but like
Said kickstart.
re and
You know who she is?
resurgence?
Put some res- put some- yeah.
a boost. What's the name of it?
Put some respect.
Resurface.
Revamp.
Rejuvenate. Rejuvenate. There we go.
Rejuvenate.
Rejuvenate.
Yeah, like we use
Fenty.
face wash with
Fenty
scrubs.
face
in it.
wash.
I think we're gonna get more music out of her.
Yeah.
After this Super
Is
Bowl.
this a
performance.
promo?
I'm just saying.
You just said Fenty face wash.
Nah, face
the episode
wash.
of Your Man's in Live is now sponsored by Fenty.
Nah, listen.
If you
Rihanna
need it,
hit us.
Rihanna, Pondy replay.
Yo, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all have a skincare routine in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water.
Water?
And aloof.
That's nasty.
Splash, nigga. Splash, splash.
Cold
Well,
water.
I would like to start off with a exfoliant. You know, get all the dirt and stuff off my face. Okay. Then I
got
get the
dirt on your
then I
face
get
when you
the
wake
scrub.
up?
When you wake up, there's like
I don't think you
in
got
your,
it all.
in your pores, in your pores,
Oh.
in your pores.
The oils.
Your girl gonna get it.
you hear what
So
Drew just said?
and then yeah, shut your ass up. So,
He heard.
yeah, I'm feeling a little better. Relax. And then you know you get the that's the scrub. Get the scrub. You know what I'm saying. Then you get the cleanser. Then clean your face with the cleanser, and then you know just up in the morning. You know.
Because I'm asking you guys because I need some tips. I'm trying to get a new good morning regimen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure
Nigga,
my
ask a girl.
Get that Neutrogena.
You asking the wrong niggas.
That's how I got my.
It
That's
look-
how I got my skincare routine from a female. I didn't. You know what I'm
You
saying?
didn't YouTube it?
And watching my mom, the stuff she
Yo,
used.
Bello face like y'all niggas is not serious right now.
I'm dead ass. What's wrong with taking care of yourself?
Yo, my nigga, you come on, bro. It's
why?
healthy.
Why you don't take care of yourself?
What, your skin?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, yo, you need to
Keep it a bug. Y'all ever had problems with y'all skin?
No,
Because I'm washing my face.
Nah,
Except for you. You wash your face with
I wash my face. Yeah,
cleanser and shit like that?
face wash. Yeah.
detergent.
You do too?
I
Sometimes.
exfoliate.
Washing your face with
Yeah,
Tide
I
is
use
crazy.
Neutrogena sometimes.
Real men use water, all right? We use cold water, we throw it on our face. We take a cold shower, we put our clothes
I
on,
see
and
you-
we go to work.
I see
All right,
you've been
Gary
doing
Vee.
that. You've been doing that for a while now.
All right.
I can tell.
I'm not taking no cold
I
shower.
can smell.
Yeah, cold shower don't kill no germs.
Cold shower wakes you up, though.
It frees up the stink. That's why you smell like that. Water, cold ass water on your skin. No,
Nah, the only skin problem I have is razor bumps.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
yo, it's the
Hate
worst.
it.
It's
Hate
a-
it.
I feel like it's giving me discoloration on my skin. That's why I'm
All right, Kyrie.
that's why I'm asking you guys.
Yeah,
for
I'm
that.
grateful for I do get razor bumps, but they're not crazy.
Yeah.
I just see some people with some crazy
craters.
look
Yeah.
like a
That's
bullfrog.
them niggas that be having their beard up to here. That's
Right.
why. That's why they do that shit, because they
they
shit
get-
be,
yeah.
it's just
I
be
used to
bumping up.
cut. I used to cut all my beard down, but I was like, nah, this shit is just every time I cut it, it's like problematic. So I try to keep as much of it.
Yeah. You probably look like Drewski without a beard.
Wow. Wow.
You gotta make sure.
Could have been.
All right, let's get into
Yes, thank you,
Listen, I
Melody.
could-
Melody
I
said
could
she'll
breathe.
send me
I
some
could breathe,
skincare
but it's hot.
routines. Yes,
Oh,
thank you.
please
Thank you,
do.
thank you, thank you.
Why
We
you
need
don't
that.
send it? Don't send it to Bello.
Melody, you have great skin. Just
Don't
wanna
send
throw
it.
that out there.
That is true.
Yes.
You be when you step into the different Yah Mans and them live events coming soon. You be glowing.
That plays a big
glowing.
part
That's
in
a
the
fact.
attraction for me. Skin,
Yo, yes.
like skin plays a big part.
When the
Like if your
skin-
skin is not right, get out my sight.
I like when
That shit got to be glowing.
yo when the sun hit it and it's like,
That's
Like,
that's
yo,
why I have like this thing for like Ethiopian women because their skin be
Okay, call it out.
That shit be just
It
beaming
be
off the
so-
forehead.
And I don't even mind they got a big forehead because
No,
you know
I love
girls
it.
with the big foreheads be beautiful. Like, no, I'm serious.
They be
Girls with the
trouble,
big
though.
That's a feature.
You know what I'm saying? A lot on her mind.
They be trouble.
Help her get it off.
They be the most toxic.
What the one with the
Yeah,
forehead?
fucking head just knocking everywhere and shit.
Oh, all right. All right. What does that mean? I'm trying to understand.
nah. But my goal for this year.
I'm sorry, did I say Ethiopian? It's East African. Those
Got
East
you.
African women that have.
East African girl.
She just want to take me to the motherland.
Nah,
do it.
my goal is to make sure my skin is flawless. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep it up, the upkeep. You know what I'm
Right,
talking about? Like
right.
I want when the sun beam on my skin, I want that. I want the
You know what it is? I want when I come on. Oops. Pause.
He said, "Whoop."
When I get on camera, like I just want my skin to look good. You know what I'm saying? Also being in the gym, get the cheeks down and stuff. Things of that. Just take care of yourself, not my ass. I'm talking about my face. You
Well,
made
since we
it.
there, y'all shave?
No,
I don't shave.
I wait for the barber.
I do my own.
I honestly wait for the barber.
I use my T-liner. Zip, zip, zip,
I don't want to zeke myself.
I'm not talking about your face.
talking about your pubes.
Your balls, nigga.
Oh yeah, I got a manscape.
I do it once every quarter.
You said no a couple
I
seconds
thought you
ago.
were talking about something else.
With your ass?
Yes.
Nah, nigga.
Right.
Yo, I thought you were talking about your face. But yeah.
Yeah, I shave my balls.
You got to. You got
Sometimes
to.
I'll be letting it grow out. But then there's always the questions. Why you shave, huh? What you shave for?
All right, the same reason why you get a wax. When you go down there and take care of me, I don't want you beatboxing. Like I don't.
Wait, so you shave your shit bold?
Nah, I give it a light fade.
Yeah, light fade.
I give it a
Taper.
Yeah, tape up.
I give it a Doc Rivers.
I don't know how I feel about having this conversation with y'all.
Why not? Yo, we've been
We fucking be a man, nigga.
That's a fact.
we've been a team for what? 5 years.
That's a fact.
We've
We
been
brothers.
together talking about all types of shit that they don't know about. Patreon coming soon. But you know what I'm saying? We've been having these type of
Melody
conversations.
has a question.
That's a real.
What's your
that's
question,
real-
Melody?
That's a real
Question.
conversation.
Yeah. Me, I just don't like, you know what I'm saying, when you shave and then you get a little itchy. I don't like that. That's
I
why I
don't
don't
like-
really do it too much.
You ever use that?
When I go on vacation, I get the baldy though.
Oh yeah, you got to. You got to. You don't want. You don't want your shorts. You don't want your shorts tugging on the pubes.
I
you know what
get
I'm saying?
the ball.
The net from
Yeah,
your
the net.
swimming
Yeah,
trunks.
and then when you pull it, you just I'm bleeding.
You be walking, you just be like, real quick, little dip.
Furburger over here ain't say nothing.
I ain't gonna lie. I get the baldy with the mutton chops on the side.
All right, next.
Wow.
Too much.
I
see what you
y'all
mean,
ever
I see
clip,
what you
y'all
mean.
ever clipped y'all shit by accident?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that
that shit is
shit's
annoying.
terrible.
Hell yeah.
You can't
That
have
shit,
sex
like,
for a
I ain't
while.
never doing
bro.
this again.
Sometimes what you got to do is get the nair, right? Get it down to a respectable length.
No,
Yeah.
I ain't
No.
using
Can I
that
can I
shit.
can I
No
can I talk?
chemicals.
Can I talk? Can I
Everything
talk?
organic.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
My bad.
Can I
Cancer.
talk? What?
Cancer.
Leo. So
Nair.
Oh, he's saying Nair
Nair
gives
is
cancer.
it does?
You would think.
Ladies, y'all still using Nair on y'all pussies?
Nah, they be going to
Nah, you know what they're doing? They're going to the laser shit. You know that, right? They going
what?
to the laser. Like a lot of girls are doing the laser treatment to where it's permanently gone.
right.
Really?
Yes.
Can
That
you
sound
do
more cancerous.
right?
Might be.
Melody asks us if we wax. You ever wax?
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to try it at least once.
Yeah, I
You
let
gonna look
someone
like
wax.
40-year-old version.
I let someone wax me.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
You say you let someone wax you before? Speak up. We can't hear you. What?
Cause y'all talking too much. I let someone wax me
Let
before.
me turn your mic up.
It wasn't nothing crazy.
There's nothing crazy.
Did it hurt?
It hurt, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
I'm scared. Matt, I ain't gonna lie. One time I got a mask like on my nose for like pores. Excuse me. And Shorty, I didn't want to burp in something. And Shorty pulled that shit off. Ooh. I was like, I mean, it worked. You know what I'm saying? It helped my face out, but that, woo, I was tearing.
This is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, men also should pamper themselves.
Absolutely.
Like, we should also make sure we looking good out here.
Word, get your nails done.
It's hygienic. It's hygienic.
Word,
Yes.
get your
It's attractive.
Some of y'all dudes out here be with the dog feet, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. But,
Walking on the beach. Nah, take care of your feet. Y'all got a layer dead skin right here. Yeah, that's why y'all look tall. Let them shave that down.
Yo,
I ain't sitting down
Shit.
on my feet though.
Me
not?
neither. I'm definitely
I'm
not.
Why
doing
not?
that. For what?
It's very pleasurable.
Just-
it's a nice feeling. When you sit down, let somebody take care of you, massage your calf. You know what I'm saying? Scrub that foot bottom. Some of y'all don't be lotioning your foot back.
Your
They're gonna
foot
take
back
care
is
of you.
crazy.
They're gonna take care of you. They're gonna ask you questions. Oh, you want the scrub?
Yo, and
I'd be like, hit me with the scrub.
and after the pedicure, it's like you walking on clouds.
Right.
That shit feel good.
Right. Feet be feeling nice. You know what I'm saying?
I just haven't had one since I was in a relationship, and that's been a decade.
You gotta take care of
That's
yourself,
probably
brother.
the reason you got it.
Right.
Yeah,
That wasn't your
exactly.
idea.
Good
It wasn't
influence.
you.
I've
Yo,
been looking for one, but I don't know where to go.
No,
Yo,
you
I
haven't.
go to-
cuz. No,
I'm
you
dead
haven't.
ass.
I go to
Stop lying.
Rochdale.
Cap.
I go to the
Rochdale?
one right there in Rochdale.
I mean, I don't want to be seen by your homies, though. You know what I'm saying?
don't
The
get in
homies,
there
the
every
homies be
other
hating,
week.
So the
though.
homies be
Homies be
hood.
hating.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Every other week.
The battery's dead. Let me tell you. You take care of yourself, and the homies be looking, right? They not taking care of themselves. I ain't worried about none. I'm doing the right by me. I'm not worried about what anybody else thinks. I'm gonna scrub that bunion. What I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna scrub that bucket.
I'm gonna take care of me.
So you confident in your game? And your
Yeah,
shit.
because like, don't get me wrong, it's not like I go every week, but like when the time I got some extra ends, you know, it don't hurt to go get your shit done. Why not? And then you take off your shoes, and girls be like, "Oh." So you take.
I ain't never got that for my feet. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Hey man, you talking to the wrong
Yo,
woman.
sometimes when I, you know what I'm saying, take my socks off, my feet go like this. You know what I'm saying?
They
Gotta
hot?
hide
That's
the
how
nails.
I walk like this.
You got why you got retractable toes?
It get like that with
That
his
shit feel
toes.
weird.
Y'all be on the beach burying it in the sand.
Let me ask y'all one more question.
Right.
When it comes to feet, y'all take your socks off when y'all fucking?
Yeah,
No.
No,
I do the half roll.
that's weird.
No. Like
That is.
That's weird.
Look.
Nigga got the socks half on.
I do the half. Listen, I do the
said he gonna
half.
feel these heels.
Right. That's what the heel support is amazing,
You
right?
stupid.
And then you got when you roll the sock, it's like a band in the middle of your foot, right? So it's holding your foot in place, right? And then you just deliver it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
Delivering
just
what?
Do I have to explain?
I don't think you heard.
Penis.
Did you hear what he was talking about?
Yeah.
Penis. I'm delivering penis. All right?
You what?
Penis.
Penis?
Yeah, penetration.
Penicillin.
That wasn't funny.
That was fun. All right, I quit.
You, Austin Hayden, right?
I give you one strike.
Austin Hayden. Austin Hayden, right?
Big Joe in the chat. What's going
Yeah.
on?
Yo, shout out everybody in the chat.
Shout
let
out
us
to
know.
Alexis T.
Yo,
Shout out
fuck
to
it.
her.
Let us know your favorite position, ladies.
Ladies, let us know.
Oh, you ready to take it down?
He a little shy with that. He said, "Yo, is this the right show?"
We going there today.
Let us know your favorite position.
This
What
is
y'all
your
like?
man's in them live.
Mine is
after.
missionary
That's a fact.
because I like to look into your soul.
Mine is missionary.
Yeah, Shang Tsung over
Nigga
here.
trying to
It
copy-
is, man.
I'm trying to copy me.
I like to make
Your
love.
boy Shang Tsung over here.
You know what I'm
You be
saying?
making
I like
love?
to, I like
take
to make
soul.
love. That's why I like missionary. It's like chest to chest, heart to heart, belly button to belly button.
Wait, making love is better than fucking?
Yeah, nigga, hell yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, all the time.
Sometimes when you get a good quickie, it's amazing. Yeah. It's sometimes when you get a good one.
I don't like quick shit.
Sometimes listen. Sometimes the quickie be so long, it's now a longie.
I love it.
That's what I call it, a longie. Because if it was a quickie, then it extended. Sometimes, like I'm a type of dude. If my shorty look good, we might not go out because you look so good.
That's toxic.
It's not toxic. No, we could go out.
Poor girl.
We could go out. We could go out after I get where you go after I get them drawers. We could go
So I
out.
want
But
some before we go out. I want
Sometimes
some
you
to get
got.
home.
Sometimes you got to build.
you
to
understand
that.
me,
That's how
right?
it be.
Come
You
on
know,
now.
she
Gotta
looked
build it
good.
up.
She looked good in the beginning of the night, and you just like, fuck, you look so good. And you just
Hell
gotta wait.
yeah.
You gotta delay the gratification a little bit.
Yes.
Wait till
Yes.
y'all go out.
Delayed
Oh,
Get some
gratification.
dinner.
Sometimes you
hold
gotta-
up. Get some dinner. You making eye contact.
Brother.
You like, oh, yo,
Brother,
babe,
sometimes-
wait till I get you back home.
That's a
oh my
fact.
You ever been in a situation?
I'm not done, Austin.
Go ahead.
I'm about to tear your shit up. Yo. Y'all
Yo,
sipping on the
get this
line.
fucking ass
Pause on the blade.
Y'all
You can't acknowledge him and then say that. Hey, yo.
Y'all sipping on the wine. You sipping on your wine. I'm sipping on my little bourbon on the rocks. Looking you in your eyes.
Oh, yeah. What's that shit you be drinking? The shit that got you drunk at Kyrie's wedding.
It was bourbon. Oh, I had bourbon all night. Oh, it was a bourbon and ginger.
Bourbon and ginger.
Yeah.
That nigga
Melody
floating.
said her
continue,
favorite.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Melody said her favorite position is 69 or doggy.
Damn, Melody, you a
Wow.
freak.
The Tina show says my favorite position is CEO.
Get it, girl.
What does that mean? What does CEO mean?
Like a boss.
Gold digger.
Boss. Corporate officer executive.
No, nigga, you supposed to remix it. Damn.
What does
Not quick
CEO
on your
mean,
feet.
Tina Show? I don't know what that
It
means.
said favorite.
Coochie out and eating.
Coochie eating out.
Coochie eating out.
Coochie eating out.
Let us know what CEO means. Sheridan, what up? Shout out Sheridan in the chat.
Shout out to Sheridan. What's good,
Are you
guys?
serious?
I thought you meant the real definition.
I don't know what that means.
CEO.
No, she means she want to be a boss.
Yeah.
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 Chief Executive Officer.
Oh,
No,
he's
wait, hold on.
slow.
Kyrie, where are you, Kyrie?
slow.
No,
Kyrie,
no, no.
where are
I'm
you?
slow.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
Where are
I
you,
thought it
Kyrie?
stood for something.
No, I got it now. I got it.
What does CEO stands for?
I don't know the acronym, but she wanted on the desk in her office, corner office, where the window at.
Yo, is that like a fantasy of y'all to smash
Hell
at work?
yeah.
Big Joe says side position or me picked up.
Okay.
Freak, Big Joe.
You got the skates on?
Yo, shout out. Yo, where the fellas at in the chat? Y'all picking the girls up or what? What's going on? You said, do you have his skates on?
That's good. That
Yo,
was good.
Joe, would you do it with skates on? That's a serious question.
She just glide to you.
Bro.
That's a serious question.
Y'all
Yo, you
stupid.
stupid for real. That's just jokes. How the hell did we get here?
Yeah.
Word.
We don't got a lot of time left. That battery.
Y'all want to get into the What's the Word?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it. All right, so for What's the Word today, we're going to be talking about the different stages of manhood. Break
Yes.
it down for me, Bello.
Yes, yes. So I was thinking about this the other day.
What you was thinking about?
I was thinking about what being a man means to me at this day and age, right? And how it differed from when I was a kid, when I was younger.
Elaborate.
When I was younger, being a man was, and when I say younger, I mean like high school. It was, how many girls can you get? If you was a guy who was good with the ladies, to me, you were stepping into manhood. Were you still a virgin? If you weren't a virgin anymore, you were a man now. As I got older and I graduated and I got like around college years, it became more of like, do you have a job? Are you making your own money? When I got my first job, that's when I felt like, oh, I'm a man now. I'm getting my own money. You know, I don't got to ask my mom for shit anymore. I don't got to ask nobody for anything. I could get it myself for the most part. And now as an adult, as a full-grown adult, I'm seeing manhood as more of responsibility. I'm seeing it more of how much can someone depend on you and how much burden can you carry without cracking or folding.
Right.
And I was just curious, like, to y'all, what was manhood when you guys were younger, and what does it mean to you now?
What, you want to go first?
No, go ahead.
I'll go first.
Yeah, speed it
I
up.
think when I was younger, it was more about kind of freedom, right? You know, not being under my parents' belt or under my parents' wing, not belt. That's crazy. Just get my ass whooped. But you know, the freedom to do what you want to do, go out when you want to go out, come home when you want. Like that's kind of what I looked at as the first stage. Being financially responsible for yourself, it was one of them.
That was young. When
Yeah.
you, back then?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you didn't know Austin was a nerd, keep going.
And
You said financially responsible?
yeah, like I don't like you asking your parents for money all the time.
Yeah.
Like you're not a
So
man
similar to
type
what I
shit.
said, like making money.
Yeah, making money. And then definitely virginity. I feel like that was a part. I don't like when I was younger. It's definitely like now.
You
I
stepping
probably
into
wouldn't care.
manhood.
But definitely younger, I would see virginity as one of those things that's going. You know,
I mean,
entering manhood.
that was advertised to us as kids too.
Right.
Like
Right.
losing becoming a
That
man.
was advertised.
Yeah, like when you watch movies, when you watch the TV shows, like that's what they were saying. Like, yo, I just became a man. And you knew what that meant. Like,
Even the old heads, that's when they used to talk about shit. They used to be like, "Oh, you ain't getting no pussy, little nigga. Get out of here." You know,
ain't a man yet.
you ain't a man yet. Like
you ain't got
that-
hair on your
Your
chest.
ball- you ain't got no hair on your
Where the
balls.
taco meat?
Your German baby.
Drinking.
Ooh.
Drinking.
Oh, that was a.
Drinking, I didn't see it as manhood though, because niggas was drinking at 13
Right.
where I'm from, like where we from,
Where-
Like,
Where I'm from.
where we from.
To answer your,
Queens?
Yeah,
to answer your question,
Brooklyn's
South side to
five,
be
right?
exact.
I'm Caribbean.
to answer your question, I felt like being physically fit, like the image of a man is to be strong. So
That's what you thought when you were younger?
yeah,
Really?
yeah, like to be intimidating, like to when I look at you, like yo, you look pause, you look hard, like stone, like.
Wow.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Zoom in on this face. But yeah,
I agree with that.
yeah.
I see that more now though.
What?
I see the physical toughness as
Right.
as being a man now. When I was younger, I didn't really see it like that.
That not being emotional,
I see that now.
being independent financially.
This is when you're young. Oh, this
Yeah.
is now. When you're young.
Yeah, young.
Okay.
I don't know if I connected losing my virginity to being a man. Like it was around, but that wasn't like what I believed. It was
Yeah.
mainly like being like physically like strong.
Right.
Like you can visually see that. To be like when I started hustling and making my own money in the street, like I felt like a man at 8 years old. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Shut up, bro.
Nigga, I was selling candy, man.
Yo, his voice gets to the highest octave for no reason. He trying to
candy.
Oh my God.
Hershey's, get your Hershey's.
Oh boy. Selling them candies.
Let us know in the
yeah.
chat, fellas. What did it mean to you when you were young to be a man, and what does it mean to you now?
Ladies too. I would like to know
Yeah,
what the
ladies,
think.
we want to know your
That's a
perspective too.
fact.
Me personally, like when I was younger, the definition of a man was like you worked. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh,
got your money. Cause I used to
that's a good
love
one.
I used to,
Work.
like when I used to be at my grandfather's house, like he used to work on cars. And he used to come in and like have dirt on his hands. He used to wash his hands like in the sink, and you know, dinner would be getting ready. And I was like, yo, this nigga cool.
Yo,
That's
I
another
agree
thing.
with you.
Knowing how to do shit,
Right.
like handiwork shit,
Yeah,
was one of the
handyman.
biggest. Yeah, it was one of the biggest things of being a man.
Yeah, when I was young, I just used to like I just used to like watch him
Yeah.
because it's like, yo, like being that like he was a father figure for me.
Yeah.
Like he was the example of that. So I used to like look at what he did. He always had money, always had $20 for me. I was like, yo, I can't wait to have $20. I can't wait to give away $20. And you know, it's things like that you know that put it in perspective for me when I was younger. Like, I'm thinking like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. And then as I got older, I'm like, all right, it's more than just going to work. You got to go to work and provide. You got to be able to, you know, sometimes find another hustle and get to it. Having a family to me is a definition of a man. I know a lot of people say like you don't have to have a family or whatever, but I feel like a family like confirms that. Like, yo,
I agree.
You take care of your family. You holding down. You a man.
I didn't answer the second part, but I can say I agree with you. Like being a provider, like at this stage of the game, I see being a man as being able to take care of yourself as well as your parents.
Right.
Yeah.
That's been on my mind a lot.
Yeah,
like
me
as
too.
my parents get older, it's like
As we
like-
get older,
right,
they age.
right.
yeah, I gotta make sure.
That's
like,
a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Like me and my mom don't always see eye to eye, but I would love to like buy her house and just like, yo,
That's
this,
a fact.
this is yours.
yeah.
Your son did that.
Even though you whooped my ass,
Yeah, even though you beat me.
it's alright though. Out of love.
Yeah. And those are the feelings that are the most gratifying to me now. Like when I'm able, like if my mother wants something, I'm able to get that for her.
Right, right.
If she needs help with something, I'm able to do that for her. If someone asks me for something, I can do it. That's what brings me fulfillment now. Instead of all the shit that I thought before. Like pussy,
Right.
you
Money,
know,
weed.
money, like that shit. That shit. All of that shit, it doesn't matter. It's really about can you handle that burden of responsibility?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Leave it. I'm gonna take care of it.
okay. So the camera. We may have to put it in the
Nah,
center.
use
All right. So I had a follow-up question to this conversation. Shake, I want you to respond to this. Do you think having a significant other increases your feeling of being a man? Like, as in, like, if a woman, if she knows, okay, if she plays her role well,
Right.
she should boost that feeling for you. Or should you already feel that way? Like, does a woman increase how you feel as a man? Like, or should you already feel like
they do? But it's like you have to prove that you are you have to prove that you are able to fulfill that role. It's not just being with you is going to make me feel like, oh, I'm the man because I have you. Nah, there's a lot of responsibilities that us men get told, yo, you got to do this, you got to do that. But at the same time, like, we got to understand, like, yo, women, you have responsibilities too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's such a stigma on men being the protector, the providers, but sometimes you got to be the person I come home to and make it all right. Not saying you fix everything, but damn, I could come home, talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You're not aggressive.
Yeah.
You're not acting like a dude. It's more like, yo,
both of each other, you should be each other's support system.
right. Communication.
Yeah.
You know, I like when women are. I watched a video today and he was like, yo, it's hard to deal with a woman who feels like, oh, she's always rough. Like, she always got to be tough. She always got to do that. Like, sometimes when you come home, you need, like, even if she's mad at you, you need something soft. Because, like, your masculine energy is not conducive. It's not going to help. You know what I'm saying? That's just real shit. Like,
shoot, let me read some comments. Yo, so Big Joe says, I like that response, Shake. Marquise Rawls says, the definition of a man will change depending on who you are. Some great, good, bad, and terrible. Sherry says, as a child, the definition was a man who can protect, provide, lead, and make necessary sacrifices for their family. I watched my father grow and honestly still think the same. A man was always someone who took care of home, a protector more than anything.
Right.
Big Joe says, when I was younger, I thought being a man worked all the time. Worked around the house, etc. Now I feel that when a man matures, he steps into manhood. When he matures, he sees things differently.
definitely.
Melody says, when I was younger, I was a daddy's girl. My father was the epitome of manhood till I grew up and understood life.
True. Because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that within being a man, like, what you have to realize is that you're flawed. You're not perfect. Like, to me, like, perfect is like a social construct that nobody will ever achieve. You know what I'm saying? I don't see perfection as real. You know what I'm saying? You could get close, but nobody's ever gonna be perfect. And
Who wants to be perfect either?
Right. Because I feel like if I'm perfect all the time, I don't do nothing wrong, you're gonna hate me. That's what I feel.
I'm glad you brought up the word perfect, because part 2 of what's the word is, why do we chase perfection? Like, I feel like we chase perfection in different ways in our lives, and we may not even recognize it.
Right.
But it's basically, you have to, I see it as you chasing your expectation of something. And if it doesn't fit your expectation, if it doesn't fit how you would like to do something, it will prevent you from taking action or doing it.
Right.
So I just would like to ask you guys, like, have you ever experienced or checked yourself when you realize, like, oh shit, I'm chasing perfection. Like, I'm trying to be perfect out here. And I know that's impossible. Never? No?
I have.
Speak up.
I'm not really, I always knew that doing that is just a form of resistance, and it's just kind of more, it's something that leads to more procrastination. So like a lot of times if you think something's not where it's supposed to be at, even though you know it's good enough, and you're like, oh no, I need to tweak it a little bit more.
Right.
Like music or something, like, or a video, you're like, nah, I need to tweak it a little bit more. You're just like, there's not really much else to do.
Right.
Like just put it out. It makes you procrastinate, and it's something that you have to kind of let go of, because a lot of times it's good enough for people to see. It's never good. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. And what I realize now is when you try and make something too perfect, you kind of take away from the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it don't
The
need
rawness.
to be. Yeah, it don't need to be perfect. I don't need to be perfect.
You know,
Yes.
you know what's crazy?
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes in in chasing perfection, right? You know what I'm saying? We come up short, all types of things. But then it comes down to it where you just try your best.
Yeah.
And then you'll do something and then you'll say in your mind, yo, that was perfect. But you wasn't chasing it.
Yeah.
It was just something that went together. It's like, I say like if you took pictures, right? And then you try something new and you'd be like, yo, this is dope. This is perfect. It worked for me.
Yep.
Y'all ever been in a flow state?
Explain what flow state
Wait, hold on.
means.
What? No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go
Go ahead.
Flow state. Flow state.
No, go ahead.
Oh, flow state.
Yeah, flow state.
No, I was saying for the perfection thing, I try not to think about it as perfection in the process. What I do is I'll work and I know that I'm putting in the work for it and I'll finish without the mindset of, is it perfect?
Right. Right.
Later, after I'm done and it's processed and it's out there, I'll look back at it and say, hey, maybe it wasn't perfect, but it didn't hold me up from achieving my task.
Yeah.
So in the process, I'm working on it and I'm like, all right, I'm putting in the work. I'm not skipping out. I'm not being lazy. I'm doing what I got to do.
Absolutely.
I want to follow up with that. I agree. Like as a creator, my mind is, I want to put out the best thing possible, but that's not stopping me from executing.
Right.
Like
Right.
I'm actively working on it, and it may have me up 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like no sleep, but I'm driven to get it done.
But you know what's crazy?
But when
go ahead.
you know, it's funny. Like we used to when we was doing videos and stuff,
Right.
and I would tell you how many takes I make. You say, yo, I only do three takes. After
Yeah.
3 takes, I'm out. And I'm like, nah. Like if I create a video, right, take 1, I learn from it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put that in take 2. Take 2 is something else I can learn. I'm like, okay, I could put that in take. You know what I'm saying? And I keep going until I'm like, this is good. I'll wait for the this is it moment,
Right.
and that takes time. But
The thing is, I can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
the fact of the matter is, I don't chase perfection. I say, all right, boom, I'm going to take a shot at this 3 times. Boom, say some funny shit. All right, that was cool. Boom, say something else. Boom, I pick from 1 to 3, I put it out there because I grew my don't give a fuck button. Like, I don't care. Like, people going to say what they want to say. Either they're going to laugh or they're going to say it's not good or they're going to have whatever. They're not going to like it. They're not going to share it. All right, cool. But if I focus on the people who are not sharing, who are not commenting and all that, I'm missing a whole group of people who are actually supporting me. I can't be worried about the perfection or trying to get this right. Like, oh, let me do this 82 times. If 82 ain't good, 83. Nah, like these 3 times, I'm gonna give my best shot. Pick 1, put it out.
see, but the thing is, when I'm doing this, it's not because I'm thinking about them. I'm thinking about my own standards. I set the standard high for myself.
Right.
I see it like if I don't get this, if I'm not receiving this feeling from the video, I got to keep working. Like even with editing videos and stuff like that, if there's a second off, I'm zooming in that motherfucker to get that millisecond chopped off to make sure when I watch it, it's smooth.
Right. I mean, editing is a tedious task. Like it is a tedious task. I'm talking about when you sit there and record a video and you just trying to find that one and you don't even like you do it so many times. It's like, the first one was the best one, or the third one was the best one.
Yeah, sometimes you'll mess up the one good one that you had, like the best one.
I've definitely deleted the good take plenty of times.
Yeah.
I was like, because I felt like I could do it better.
He's
and then I was like,
definitely done that. I'm
Plenty
like, nigga,
of
why'd you
times.
delete it?
Plenty of times I
But
deleted.
to what you said, you set the bar high, right?
Yeah.
Don't even look that far ahead. Set the bar high for your process. Set your bar high that I'm gonna actually dedicate, like you said, flow state, 2 hours to actually working on this. I'm actually gonna go in and make sure I'm cleaning up the timeline quick, like, or I'm spending time on this edit, or I'm working on this a little bit more, right? The process, and then that high quality result, it comes from the high quality process.
I like that. I like that.
So what is the flow state?
So flow state is basically when you get so
That's what the avatar was in, right?
right. Oh yeah. Let me read the comments first. Shout out Section 2 in the chat. What up?
Yeah.
Shout out Nikki in the chat. What up?
Hey, girl.
Big Joe says, y'all speaking to my soul tonight. Yes.
Yes.
That's what we here for.
We
We here to snatch souls.
Because when the Lord
That's not the that's not the type of soul
Watch it hit the
snatching I was
floor.
talking about. Creative Myth
Can I get an
says
amen?
Amen.
You
Give
ain't
him-
gonna fuck this up for me, Drew.
Give
creative
him some more.
Do you want a revolution?
Whoop, whoop.
I said, do you want a revolution?
And let them know what's in store. All right.
We get that every episode. every
Creative Myth says the effects of chasing perfection depends on the person. Someone can procrastinate chasing for perfection. Others will work harder chasing perfection. Some may give up chasing perfection. Ooh, Creative Myth with the creative.
Myth.
That was dope.
Or the creative truth.
Marquise Rawls says, Section 2, have you ever scrapped songs or did 1,000 different takes chasing perfection?
That's a great question.
Yes, that's a great question.
You can answer that too.
I was about to say, yeah, we
Yeah,
all
word.
create our own content.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, no. This is what I was gonna say about flow state. So flow state is when you get so deeply entrenched into the process of whatever you're doing that you kind of lose yourself in it, and you get so present to the moment to where everything kind of just flows naturally.
Right.
So like if you're an artist,
I know what you're talking about.
You don't have to second guess a line.
Yeah.
Like you kind of just like going. Like you'll go one line, boom, next line, boom, next line, boom. And it's a weird feeling to where time just kind of gets away from
Do you know how to activate that, or it just?
I don't know how to
happens?
activate it, but I know for a fact. That's why I asked you the question of how deeply do you work? Because I'm reading a book called Deep Work by somebody. I'll put it in there. But he talks about that, but he says that in order for you to, the best way for you to activate it is for you to be focused on what you're doing deeply with no distractions, no phone, nobody talking in the background, you and whatever work that you're doing. And that's the best way to get into that flow state.
Deep Work by Cal Newport.
Cal Newport. Yep.
The problem is, right, some people don't, and I used to be, that person that waits until there's more pressure on the moment, right? I got to stay up late, or I got a deadline I got to meet. And that's what forces them into that state.
Yeah.
But over time, you're right. Like you have to activate that without that, that pressure pushing you to do it.
But then some people say, not to cut you off, some people say whatever works for you. So like if you need that pressure to get you to that state, fuck it. Wait till the last minute.
You set your own deadlines.
Exactly.
Because you said that.
Create your environment. That's what you told me one time. You said create that environment. Sorry, brother.
It's cool.
Shake
But
I got your back. Now he knows how it feels.
you said the pressure, and it reminded me like it's not automatic flow state. It's that you get that resistance, that mental resistance, like I don't want to do this shit.
Right.
And then it activates after you're doing it for about 10, 20 minutes. Now you into it. But it don't happen all the time. And this is what I wanted to say about perfection. And when I realized that I still was chasing perfection, and we was having a conversation about it, and to actually let it go, to out loud say I'm not perfect, that I felt like that released me from striving for perfection in my own way. And I can say that when you think about creating from a place with no pressure, it's freeing. Like, you can be comfortable in it compared to you saying, I want this to be the best thing I can ever do. Like, if you're nice at whatever you do, you don't need to say that. You just do
it.
Do what you got to do. But when you put that on you, that pressure, like you said, to each their own. But, with me, with creating this year, I just wanted to be free flowing. I wanted to feel good.
Just do it.
That's how it happened for me, because for a while I wasn't putting out skits.
Yeah.
And then one day I was just like, this will be a good idea. Did it, put it up. This is another good idea. Did it, put it up. Because I got to the point where it's like, yo, I'm at the age where I can't just sit there and contemplate my creativity. If I have an idea, I should try to execute it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't come out the way I pictured it, then, hit the drawing board. That's fine.
Yeah.
But the attempt is to me is more important than, sitting there trying to make it perfect.
Right.
I think this kind of brings up that battle between quality and quantity. And I found myself at one point where I was creating a lot of videos for myself that I've always worried about quality, but it came to a point where I was compromising quantity for quality. I don't think you should compromise it, but you should still to your best ability, get the quality that you want, right? And
That's tough though.
it is very tough. It is very tough. It limits you, but it does make you work harder on your process and really streamlining your technique, your craft, and everything there.
Even in people, you should, try to get quality people in your life. Like, we sit here and, like, oh, I got mad friends. But then turn around, oh, none of these niggas real. Like, sometimes you need, like, those quality people who could, you could sit down and have a conversation with, or, that are on the right path and that could show you something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that with what you're saying about quality compromising quantity,
The kid.
hey, I'm not perfect. And that's the message of today.
He's a
I
child.
am not perfect. But why don't we don't like to show people our flaws. Like, to get where we got to, we hit a couple bumps in the road.
Absolutely.
Many.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I feel like there's art in showing that. Like, you saying, like, if you were to have the idea to say, hey, I want to show the progression from where I'm at now quality-wise to at the end of the year, like, you can see it. People can notice, like, oh, shit, like, last month he had 720p. Now it's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of you waiting until you get the equipment, like, you could still be producing with whatever you have.
Absolutely.
And upgrading as you go. Each video could be an upgrade. Like, so.
Yeah, you tweak it along the way.
You told me the same thing about the flight sim. Remember, you was like, nigga, just record the process, show the process.
Exactly.
And I was like, well, for me, it doesn't feel right, me watching and learning at the same time where I'm, it just didn't feel like content, but
It's content.
That's process,
Yeah.
everything is content. Everything
And
is
people-
content.
people-
Everything is content. Don't forget to film it. Don't forget.
I don't know that song.
I know. I know.
And I was gonna say people enjoy watching people go through the process of
course.
something.
Absolutely.
Of course.
There's power in transparency. There is power. A lot of people there is power in
Why you change your voice?
transparency.
Corporate ass nigga.
Oh, nigga, yo. So
Say it again.
when them people around, there is power in transparency.
Good evening.
Good evening. When you're able
Yes.
to be who you are, truly,
Absolutely.
unapologetically,
Speak.
vocally, just tell your truth, say your truth.
Absolutely.
Shit.
You say your truth.
Nobody can't tell you nothing.
You say your truth, it'll never be a lie.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Nah, but transparency is power. That's something I'm currently trying to act on every day, is to be okay. Like, it's the perfect shit, the perfection shit is real. Like, a lot of us, we pretending we're keeping ourselves sheltered or whatever like that because we don't want to show people some of the flaws that we have.
I think because it's such a vulnerability. You can show your weakness in that way. So if someone's looking to plot on you, they'll be able to.
But in vulnerability is power.
And truth.
Right.
Like, if
But
I'm vulnerable around you, that means, nigga,
I trust you.
you can't
No,
be
no,
vulnerable.
not even that.
Vulnerable around every. What the fuck? You can't be vulnerable around everybody though.
let me tell you this. If I'm vulnerable, that means I'm protected.
You're comfortable.
Right.
No, not even I'm comfortable with being vulnerable. Like, and if I'm vulnerable around everybody, that means I have the confidence to know if you try to manipulate me or if you try to do anything to harm me, I know how to protect myself, brother. So try me.
So are you really
Try me.
are you really being vulnerable
Yes.
then?
Try me.
Yes. Because you go from a place where you're not vulnerable because you're protecting yourself. Like, you're watching what you say, you watching how you move,
Right.
to a place where it's like, I don't care no more. This is me right here. Whatever you can say, whatever you can do, it is what it is. It's whatever. But I'm gonna
I
be
ain't
myself.
transparent at all.
We know.
And I remember we had this conversation the other day, and I was like, if I want to grow my social media presence, I have to be more transparent.
Yes.
Right. And then it comes down to, like, me putting on this persona or this character to do that. Right.
Yeah.
Because me personally, I'm not. Like we talked about earlier about friends at work. I'm not going into a new job looking to make friends. You know what I mean? That's just not me. I'm not, I'll talk. I'm social, but that's just not me. I'm not that transparent.
But the crazy thing about, if you actually show who you are, if you're more transparent, it's effortless. Like you ain't gotta overthink. You ain't gotta play this character to get people to come to you. Right. You just gotta be yourself.
I don't think everybody has to. You should be as transparent as you feel comfortable sometimes.
That's a fact.
Not everybody. Some people are like an open wound. Like they're just completely out there.
Open book.
I said
said an
wound.
open
I said
wound.
wound. I
I
said
like that.
wound to like illustrate the like they're raw. Like they're just out
Oh.
there. It's them.
But pain.
Right. And sometimes you have people, who like to they give you pieces. They give you a little bit here and there.
Right.
They
Where
don't
would
give
you
you
put
everything.
yourself on that scale?
I feel
I'm gonna
like
ask you the same.
I feel like I'm open to an extent. I usually speak my mind and say how I feel about things.
Yeah.
But my emotions, I second guess letting my emotions show.
Selected emotions.
Selective emotions, correct.
The
so
angry, the sad.
exactly. If I'm feeling angry about something, I might think about it because I'm like, I don't want this nigga to know that I'm angry right now.
But you're transparent with your
Thoughts.
other emotions.
My thoughts, right? Like
Yeah.
if I'm thinking about something, you feel me? If I feel like you did something wrong, I'll probably tell you. If I feel
think-
like, you feel me?
I can say out of all of us, I felt like you are the most transparent person in the group.
I want
says a
Shake
lot.
to answer that too. And I'm asking, and because as content creators, we all have our own way of creating content outside of the podcast.
Right.
No, shameless plug, Austin Phillies YouTube. But
Shout out Bello.
Shakespeare.
Shout out Bello.
right.
know
But for you, Shake, like, how do you feel about you being transparent and you creating content?
This nigga's a wall.
With certain things, I don't express certain things. I don't show certain things. Like as far as in regards to, I could say in regards to like my family. Nobody really has seen my family. If you get the peek of my nephew, you're like, oh shit, you gotta, yeah, like
That's your son?
because
Shoot.
yeah, that's
I
what's
seen
up,
him.
man.
I seen his mom before, right? No face, just the back of her head. And he pointed out, yo, you didn't see my mom? I'm like, no. Like, I don't. Yo, it was like a cartoon where you don't see the adult's face. You just see the mom. But like you were saying, my bad.
Yeah, but I did learn how to, express some of my emotions because I ain't gonna lie. When I get angry, I get, like, it's not like healthy. It's like, and I could hurt somebody else because I'm so mad. So I had to learn how to let that out without, hurting the people that I love, that I care about, stuff like that.
But like transparency as it pertains to your personality, your character for your content.
Right. As far as that goes, that I'm transparent with. Like, oh, I may, put a story about my life in my content. You know what I'm saying? Showing that side of me. I might not tell you the whole story about how, it came off or how it happened.
Yeah.
But I'm going to show you, like, that side of me. Like, a lot of people, like, even at my job, they be like, oh, I heard you do comedy. I'm like, yeah. Because it's not that I don't want them to know, but it's like, that's something to me that's like, it's a healing type thing.
Do y'all blur that line with like who you want? I remember you spoke about that. The person you want to be online and the person you are regular.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like it's important for you to just make it one thing?
That's what I'm working on right now. There is important, like, I'm a funny, goofy dude, right? But I'm also serious and very intelligent. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying? it flows. I can go from this to like my energy fluctuate.
Right.
And sometimes you do have to separate it. But I think that for the most part, you should show everything. Like, you should show who you are, the different sides of it. Before, I was just like, yo, Gus the Third, if I speak about my comedy page, it's just gonna be comedy. It's just gonna show
Right.
You see,
comedy.
I like a air of mystery though. Like,
Yeah.
I like someone not knowing everything.
Yeah, I take pride in that. But now I want to take pride in being more transparent.
Yeah.
Before, I used to take pride in the fact that you can't figure me out.
Right.
Like the fact that I'm going to show you that I'm a funny dude first before you know that, oh, shit, this nigga deep. Oh, shit, this nigga knows something. Before
I've never thought that about
I
you.
feel like if you watching my content,
Come on, brother.
you probably and you meet me in person, you're like, yo, this is the same person. What the fuck?
Yeah.
He ride bikes?
Yeah. Yo, somebody just told me that at work, right? Because he followed me on Instagram. And he was like, yo, I would have never known that you doing this shit because you a fool. But that's what he said. He
You're
was
not a
like,
fool at work.
Yeah. Niggas
That's
work.
true.
That should be. Sometimes I should be like, like I don't like, yo, you stupid. I'll be like,
Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable, bro. Keep it down.
Yeah, creative myth. I do have a video on my page about not eating. I did a 6-day fast, and I did talk about it. But fun fact, I did an 8-day fast, and I didn't make a video about it. 8
So
days.
did it really happen?
It didn't
It
happen.
happened.
Are you sure?
It didn't happen.
It happened.
You
They
didn't make a
mad
video
because
about
they
it.
mad because they couldn't get to 8 days.
I got to
Nigga,
7.
I didn't get to 1.
I got to 7.
I got to 2 before 48 hours. Listen, fasting is a different experience for me. Nigga. Weird shit be happening when I fast.
you be seeing heart stars and
I
clovers.
be getting angry.
That shit is mental clarity. After like 3 or 4 days,
Yeah.
that shit is all mental.
Mm-hmm.
Mental. Crazy.
What?
I be like, yo,
Like clarity. You just you think different.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I figured out
Just
life
water.
when I was on
This
the fast.
nigga was different on his fast.
Well, what you mean?
I remember when you fast, that was what, last year, New Year's?
2 years ago. I don't know.
Last
was
year,
last
New
year.
It was
It
last
was,
year.
it was last year. And I remember, I think you did it for New Year. And you was doing it and you had it in the beginning of the month. And you were just like different books. So like self-help guru,
okay.
fucking I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and you were just on it. Like your energy was like up here. And
You
then
want to talk discipline? Yeah, discipline. Your brain is just different.
Yeah.
It's different.
yeah, I
easy
might
to
try
lock in.
fast. Fuck it.
Yo, you know it's fasting is
Oh, I think Just Joe. Sorry, I think Just Joe did a fast too.
She
if I'm
said
not
9
mistaken.
why you
days.
telling her business?
Wait, she did.
She said 9-day fast.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn!
I gotta do 10.
Your word. I gotta do 11 now. Damn.
I gotta do 10.
She ate fruits though.
Three,
Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
I just had water.
Just say that.
365.
Just water.
Just water.
Just water.
Just go a year. Just go a year.
365.
Shoot.
How many did Jesus
Said
do?
365. A 365 day
How long
fast.
did Jesus fast for? 30 days, 30 nights?
Yeah. Don't quote me.
Right. Alrighty then. Shout out her language in the chat. She
Hey.
says, I just got off a 31-day fast. God damn.
31 days. What did you consume
Did
besides
you go to
water?
Did you go to Honduras with Dr. Sebi in them?
What kind of fast did you
Yeah, that's something I do.
Take it.
That's something I do want to do though.
what?
Go to Honduras,
Honduras?
and go to the Sebi.
Nah, 31 days is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's kind of wild.
All right, yo, what we're
31
gonna do?
is wild.
What we're gonna do is we haven't done this in a while. Chop my cheese. What's been chopping your cheese? You want me to go first? I'll go 1st. All right, so I've been very disciplined for the past 32 days. And sometimes you want to cheat. Now, when you cheat, you have high expectations. I do. When I cheat,
On your go.
I want my expectations to turn into reality. In this particular situation, in past situations, it failed me. I had everything figured out. Dinner all laid out. I had some rasta pasta with some jerk chicken, extra creamy on the pasta, and pause. And it was mid. The meal was mid.
Where'd you get it from?
The door.
That's why.
Nah, it usually fire. It's usually
Doors hit
fire.
or miss now.
But anyway, I'm just want that should chop my cheese. When you really like, yo, you've been disciplined, you want to treat yourself, and it's what you treat. It's not satisfying. The cheat isn't satisfying, and you feel like you wasted the cheat meal. You wasted the cheat day. That shit sucks.
Yeah, I could add to that. Like, I have a meal in mind. Like, yes, I'm craving this.
Yeah.
I order it. Shit, trash.
Yeah,
That chopped my cheese.
it'd be a different cook the day that you want it.
Right. And then what made it even more trash is that I couldn't even find a good show to watch while I had my
Yo,
pain.
perfection.
Pain.
Trying to chase perfection. You know what I'm saying?
I was tight. I just watched YouTube.
Yo, so is that everybody? Like when you want to set up, I like to eat and watch something. And I will wait until my food get cold before I, you know what I'm saying?
He is dead ass.
Like I gotta watch
He is
something.
dead ass.
Something gotta be on while I'm eating. And yeah. Anywho. Y'all not like that, no?
I mean, yeah.
Cause some niggas be eating
Like,
in the car.
I'll
I
be-
don't understand that.
I'll be-
I gotta wait till I get inside. So.
Like I'll be like in front of the TV, like waiting for my food. I catch a little bit of the show, but when it's about to get to the good part, when that suspense music play, pause it, go get my food, and then come back and watch.
I used to be like that. I'm not like that anymore. I could
y'all
eat
can
in
get outside.
silence. I could eat in silence.
in silence.
I usually eat my breakfast like with nothing. Sometimes I watch something, but sometimes I'll just eat in silence.
See, breakfast is I'm talking about dinner. The main
a meal.
course. I mean, you look at it like that. That's a boring life. But I'm talking about like dinner is like, you know what I'm saying? That's the big event right there. When it comes to food,
Breakfast is
dinner,
the big event for me. I'm a breakfast guy.
Yeah,
I gotta have a good ass breakfast.
Nigga,
Not good, but good to my standards.
I'm not a breakfast guy.
You know.
shit. What you saying, Shake?
I don't know.
But I was gonna ask, can y'all eat outside?
Yes. What do you mean?
eat
eat
outside?
Like, can you walk down the street with a sandwich and just be eating while you're walking down the street?
Nah,
could,
I don't like that.
I could chill. Like,
I
prob-
could
I
do
s-
that. Sound from New York, nigga. I eat on the train.
I'm gonna tell you something funny. I usually don't, but I was so fucking hungry. I was leaving the city and I'm like, yo, I've been on my fucking feet all day. Let me go get a right? And I had to go to the train. I'm like, I'm fucking hungry. Nigga, I posted up outside the train station, was eating my shit.
I don't see anything wrong with
that. I usually don't do that. But
used
like,
to do
it
that all
felt
the
weird
time.
because I'm like killing. Like I like
That's
to,
the Brooklyn
I like
way.
to take care of the bed while I'm eating. Food.
Now
in
today,
the bed.
mayonnaise, lettuce, all up in that
Or in
shit
the corner
now.
pockets
Bruh,
and shit.
I killed that shit.
I used to do that
People
shit all the
walking by
time.
and shit. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on the train, going to school.
What stopped me from doing that is
I don't like eating on the
I
train.
like to be
Eating on the train
comfortable.
is different.
that's dirty. That's dirty air.
You're on the
in your
train.
food.
You're breathing the air.
that's when a rat pull
dirty,
up next
yeah.
to
You can't eat.
It's dirty air. Niggas.
Eating on the train is different. I ain't gonna
Especially
lie.
when it smell like that stench.
Yeah.
Especially
Nah,
when
if
the show.
if it smell bad. then-
You'll do that. You'll do that today. You'll eat on the train.
No, I don't
Okay.
take the train anymore.
Especially when it's showtime.
No, I'm just saying if you had to
kick
be
the
on
sandwich
the
right
train.
out your hand.
If I had to.
Showtime.
If I had to.
Nah, man. Like I like to be comfortable. I like to be comfortable when I eat. Simple. And I don't mind waiting hours, sacrificing relationships for food. So
Wow.
All right.
Creative Myth says, "Can I call in
those
later?"
jokes.
Call in now. What's up?
Yeah,
in
call
now.
in now.
Let's
Creative
call
Well,
Myth.
now we about to wrap it up.
Facts.
We calling.
We had a great show, y'all.
Big Joe says, "I destroy whatever is in front of me rather the TV on or not."
Destroy go crazy.
Yeah.
She can eat.
She could eat.
She
I was
can
gonna
eat.
say
That
the
girl
same
can
thing.
eat.
Yo, Creative Myth, call in.
Somebody
Send that
got to
number.
drop the number for him.
Oh, that's my job. So,
You
yeah.
want to connect to this?
No.
You don't?
Oh, I guess I do. You're right.
While we wait for Creative
Where's
Myth,
our
you want
production
to
assistant?
talk about your bad bitch weight loss program?
Nigga, don't you ever call it that. It's actually a bad bitches weight loss.
This Yah Mans.
I don't know why you even tempted him.
Shit, hold on. What am I doing? I forgot. Settings. Bluetooth. I had a question for y'all.
Ask it and then connect, nigga.
All right. So my question for you guys is, when you look at your goals and what you want to accomplish, do you feel like you are the person, or are you the person currently right now to achieve those goals that you're trying to pursue?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say
I'm connected.
my bigger goals, no. Like the ones that I have for myself within the next 5 years, no, not yet. But the small, I'm working at becoming the person to eventually achieve those goals. Getting better at saving my money,
The process.
right? Getting more disciplined with the small goals that I have throughout the day, and making sure that I put the right things in place for me to like wake up and be like, all right, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, like shit like that. And I'm becoming more confident every day that I'm going to be able to achieve those things.
I like your
But
answer.
right now, no. But every day I'm working towards that.
Yeah. We even like we were saying earlier, having one of the things that we do now is have security funds.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
that's something that everyone should do. Have some money on the side just in case there's an emergency.
Yep. For a rainy
Emergency
day.
funds, yeah.
That's a fact.
Got it?
I agree with your with what you said. I am putting the number in the chat right now. Make sure you guys call in.
What about y'all?
I'm currently doing the same thing. Like small goals, I definitely can accomplish. The bigger goals, I'm working on becoming the person that will achieve those goals effortlessly, without struggle, without resistance. Yeah,
I'm working.
I'm working too. I'm trusting the process. Trusting the process.
shoot. Yeah, but shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Big Joe, Creative Myth, Her language. Mark
You're-
Rawls, section 2. Who else here?
He
Alexis.
said Mark. He gave you a nickname, Marquise.
Oh, my bad. Let me answer.
That's it?
Possibly. Hold on 1 second. Hello?
To accept, press 1.
All
to send a
right.
voicemail.
Jail.
Calling from prison.
Right. Hello? Hello?
You're
Yo.
Hello?
Yo,
You are now calling into the live line. Who are we speaking with right now?
Live line.
This is Creative Murph.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Nigga did his Gus voice.
Nah, yeah, I just have to change. Last time I called, you said my voice is too deep, so I have to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, there's only one deep voice here. You wildin'.
Yeah, you tripping, blood.
The reason why I called is because when y'all was talking about eating on the train, I have a story about eating on the train, right? So I was on the train and I see this guy. He's eating a $1 slice of pizza, like on the train platform. He
Fire.
dropped the $1 slice of pizza on the floor
Don't say it.
and picked it up and started eating it again.
Oh,
I loudly.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
That's crazy.
He's not from New York.
The train has to be the dirtiest place on planet
That's a
Earth.
fact.
he
And
does-
New York City. It has to
Coulda-
be.
He could have got an
He's a
STD
true
from that.
New Yorker.
Imagine 14th
He's a
Street.
true New Yorker.
He's definitely got 6 strains of COVID.
I mean, but then again, to be fair, he might have had no bread to get another slice of pizza, and he not gonna waste it. So in that case, damn, Marquise. In that case, I understand.
That
But
was creative myth.
I mean, creative myth, my fault. But that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's fucking nasty. Although
Ain't no all
When you
though.
drop
You
food,
dropped food outside and picked it up and ate it?
I was a kid, I was probably
Oh, yeah,
like
when I
10 or
was younger,
11.
Definitely.
I was
got-
probably like 10 or 11. I was walking to the store. I was walking to Seatown on Foch in Southside. And I bought a sandwich. I used to eat pastrami back then. I bought a fucking pastrami sandwich with mustard cheese, mustard on a roll. And I was eating that shit. I always eat while I'm walking back home. I start eating my shit.
This is why you don't eat while you
I
walk.
opened the shit and it tore, and then one of the sandwiches just fell flat on the floor. But the shit fell perfect. It didn't open.
It didn't bounce?
It didn't open. It just fell closed and just fell flat.
It didn't slide?
Right there, nothing. Didn't roll. So I'm looking at it. I said, fuck it. I picked it up, took a bite. I caught the worst cold of my life.
Really?
I put down everything I love. The worst cold of my life, like in the following days. I was bedridden for like 2 days.
You know what you forgot to do?
Kiss of the God.
God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Shit. So before I knew what that was, I used to see people do this. So when I drop something, I would do this. But I didn't know what it was. But in bed, I was just like,
Y'all eat off the floor in your crib?
hell yeah.
Hell no.
I stopped. I
You
got
got
a
a
dog.
dog. You let the dog eat the stuff off
I
the
just
floor now.
mopped this floor. What you mean? Like,
Having a dog, that shit changed. Oh man, I be dropping food and I be like, fuck. I be wanting my shit, but sometimes I even pick it up and look, and it be one little hair right. Like, you just-
damn.
I fucking hate it.
You
I
got
hate it.
a living vacuum.
Yeah.
We got another number calling.
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
What's going on, Joe? What's going on? You are now
Yeah.
calling the live line.
What's poppin', young blood?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
How you
Hey,
doing? How you
good.
doing? You are the last caller for the night. How do you feel?
Y'all, guess what? I've been
All right.
home all week with COVID.
It's because you ate something off the floor.
Oh, you was in these streets. You was outside, huh?
Damn.
People still getting COVID?
Yeah, what?
No, man, listen, and it's kicking. Well, it was kicking my ass. I got off a 3-day trip last week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Friday, I started feeling really bad. And I got home Saturday. I went to Walgreens and got some Sudafed, thinking like, like I'm coming down with the flu or something. And then one of my friends told me like, maybe you should take a COVID test. So I went back to Walgreens on Sunday, bought a COVID test, and I swear the thing takes 15 minutes, y'all. Within the 2 minutes of me closing the little application,
That shit say, "Yep, you
2
sick."
double lines.
That shit say COVID.
I should say, damn.
I smell something like, yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's that.
It was that snow trip you was on.
2 double lines.
That ski
popped
trip.
up.
The-
I don't even
the
think
test said, guess
I don't
what?
think it was a ski trip, I think it was I really think it was
that
the
nigga,
trip
huh?
that I was on for work because Drew, shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Because everybody. Nah, he know I'm messing with him, but shut up for real.
We gonna talk.
Everybody-
We gonna talk once this ends.
Listen, you know I'm on the phone, so I can't see his face because the live paused, because I'm calling y'all from my phone. But the people that was on the trip, we all actually took COVID tests before we actually went, so it's not like we were around people. It was 12 of us, and we all were around each other. Like, we wasn't around other people on the ski trip either. So I think once I got back, I was off for 3 days, and I was home by myself. I was fine. Went to work Thursday, fine. Friday, had the sniffles. So I don't know. I really don't know. But we all showed our COVID test. We all was negative.
Well,
so I don't know what happened. But I've been home all week with COVID.
Well, we all hope that you
Feel
feel better ASAP, Rocky. Okay?
And Rihanna.
I appreciate that. No, I mean, I called to tell y'all that, but I also called to tell y'all that I really enjoyed the show tonight. I think somebody might have sent me somebody actually sent me the notification late as hell. I don't know who that was. You need to get on your job because you're supposed to send it before 9:30. Somebody sent it at 10 o'clock. But
Blame
I'm
Kyrie.
here nonetheless. I'm here nonetheless.
Listen,
But
turn on,
the
hit the
stuff you guys was
notification bell.
talking-
You got to hit the notification bell on YouTube, and you get an alert right on your phone once we go live.
Right.
Is that Austin talking?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Austin, I turn all notifications off on my phone because I don't need the distractions, even on Instagram and everything.
understand
So
that.
it's no offense to y'all.
I can't even blame you.
I don't have notifications coming to
My
my
shit
phone.
don't do that either.
None at all.
But you can
Text
do it for your
messages,
mans in them
nothing,
live.
so-
That's right. One
So
application
you
not gonna
said
hurt you.
know
you
what?
saying you was
You know
enjoying
what?
the show. That's what I remember you saying before you was really interrupted. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
We appreciate you.
No, y'all really was speaking to my soul tonight, especially when y'all talking about goals and stuff like that. Cause y'all, well, I'll say Drew and Austin know, so to speak, because me and Drew know each other from work, and then me and Austin had conversation outside.
Excuse
of
me?
The show, like through Instagram.
Did I give you permission to talk
Gus,
to these
relax.
niggas outside the show?
Wow.
You don't
Wait,
talk to
wait,
you don't
whoa,
talk to
whoa.
anybody
Wow.
but me outside this show. You hear me, just Drew?
Wow.
All right, that's Drew talking. Anyway, the stuff that y'all was talking about tonight, as far as like goals and stuff. Like last year, my goal was like to actually like try to meet somebody and like build a relationship with them, as far as like friendship to turn into a relationship. This year, not so much. I'm not saying that that's not my focus, but I'm not putting too much focus on it. Like basically, like how they say, like the person you'll meet the person when you least expect it. I'm more so in that trance. Like whatever comes my way, if it's good for me, I want it in my life. If it's not, then you know I obviously get rid of it.
I love it.
fact.
So if
I
somebody
love it.
comes
Should be
along and
flawless.
actually,
Trust the process.
if somebody comes along and wants to be on that same wave as me or whatever, I'll allow it. If it's good energy or whatever, I'll keep it around. If it's not, I'll let it go. So I'm not really focusing on being in a relationship. If it just so happened to come my way, then I'll go with it.
Amen to that.
So y'all actually
Shout
are
out
on the
to
same
shout out to
wave as me
Instagram.
today, so I
Everybody,
really
Big
enjoyed
Joe
the
is
show.
open for a relationship.
Yo, if we do a blind date, if we do a
She said
blind
no
date
last
event,
time.
you not gonna come? You not gonna pull up?
She said no.
Joe, you
I
coming?
said no to that.
You coming?
She
No.
said she was like, I don't got it tight, but she got it tight.
I'm telling you,
Word. She did say
we
that.
gonna pick some nice young fellas,
Right.
and we gonna get some nice young ladies. It's gonna be lit.
No.
I'm telling you,
With all their
trust me,
teeth?
trust
Look,
me.
We got you. We got you, Big Joe. Thank you for calling. We about to wrap the show up right now. Cue my
Okay,
music,
I don't want to hold
please.
you fellas up or whatever, but I might think about the blind date.
You
No, you
going?
doing.
You
You
going?
coming.
It's
You
official.
coming.
You said you coming.
Definitely coming.
Yeah.
A lot of people have
I never said
choices.
I was
You
coming.
don't.
It's Wednesday, 10:58. Mark that.
Cue the
wow.
music.
Okay, guys. Well,
All
I'm
right,
not
Joe.
gonna do like Creator Myth did. I'm not gonna do like he did and hang up on y'all.
Thank you for calling. We appreciate you.
Have
Feel
a good
better.
night.
Feel
Feel better.
better.
Thank God.
Yo, shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. Thank you for watching the show.
Make sure y'all subscribe.
That's
Share
a
the
fact.
link with at least 5 and let them know your mans and them is
Alive and live. Oh,
I was with you on that one.
My bad. I forgot.
live.
You just finished watching Your Mans and them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
Yes, sir. I'm your man's Austin Felix.
And I'm your man Shakespeare in the Random Studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is your mans and them live.
You are now watching Your Mans and them live.